All right. We should be live here. I hope at least. Let's fix the audio though. Okay, that's better. That's better. I'm like, okay. I'm like, what's going on here otherwise? Okay. All right. Well, anyways, back to business as usual here. Apologize for taking a couple of days off. Life gets in the way sometimes. But yeah, this is the Silent Hill 2 Remake Part 6. I am Spectre with the Game Reactionist, and we're going to be picking up here again in just a second here. Alright, got that all taken care of. And we will load in then. Alright, perfect. I think Judo is going to be joining us again here shortly. I do have to find a way to get like chat up here so you guys can see it as well too. I'm not sure if it's actually visible when you watch the replay of the live. I think it actually is. I'll have to double check that. But anyways, we left off at the end of the hospital, and yeah, the hospital was interesting. They changed a few scenes that I really did not appreciate. And okay, yeah, we're gonna have to deal with this. I can only imagine what the frame rate's gonna be like when we get outside here. So obviously my FPS detector thing here from the video is glitching because it's giving me, it's saying I have 0 frames per second. So clearly that's not working right now. But why would it? Why would it, right? We are yet to get an actual optimization patch for the game, so there is that. I'm sure we'll probably get a patch like right. That's what they happen. I'm gonna get a patch like right like after I finish the game. That's exactly how it's gonna go. All right, we're gonna get out of the hospital. Let's make sure we have our collectible guy queued up here. Yeah, I can't imagine this is helping the frame rate too much with all this rain. Alright, let's try to avoid enemies here. What? How? Oh, come on. Got some ambushes waiting for us here, I guess. Can we, like, sneak by her here? Wow. No! Oh, crap. I think I have to actually do a little bit of fighting here. God, I can't hit shit today. Jesus. Alright, well, let's heal. Come on, work menu. Oh, you can't. Okay, that's something I learned that's actually new there. You can actually cancel the heal. I think we need to pull out the shotgun here. There we go. That took care of business for us. So you can actually... Okay, so at least we learned something out of that. You can actually cancel a heal by dodging. I did not know that. That's actually kind of neat. Oh. Hey, you. Stomped on him. Alright, got our shotgun loaded again. Hey, Judo's with us here. Got a bash for this wall here, it looks like. Let's see if there's anything else here we can grab right away. We found out we can cancel heals by dodging. So that's good to know. Doing pretty good on healing items here. Okay, let's see. I don't want to miss anything here because there's going to be some points of no return coming up here. Okay, we're not quite there yet. Okay. But yeah, so far, I mean, I don't think it's really taken the frame rate too much with the rain outside, but still,
Laura, stop! It's dangerous!
Okay, as soon as I say that, the frame rate starts tanking here. Yeah, we still, you know, after we're going on like what, 2-3 weeks now? No optimization patch of any kind. God, look at this. This is awful. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, there it goes. Well, we may as well check out over here while we're at it. And Judo and I were kind of discussing this off stream as well too. Like, I mean, I don't think the rain actually adds anything. I think if anything, it kind of detracts. I like the. Yeah, I know, right? Well, I think we both agree that it kind of detracts from things, if anything. Like, I mean, I think it's a lot spookier in the original game, or the original version of the game, where you have basically it's pitch black out. Alright, let's try to save a little bit of ammo and try to avoid some of these enemies. We don't have our first collectible over here for a little bit, so let's see if we can kind of avoid some of them here. Alright, we can't go that way. We're going, looks like, into the diner. Grab it, grab it. What are you doing? Alright, let's see if we can just get out of here. Oh, of course. Alright, how do we get out of here? Yeah, let's do that. I do need this for an achievement, actually, so. All right. Yeah, smash out like 50 windows for an achievement.
Laura, please, wait!
Yeah, I mean, there's so many enemies, like, it's almost hard to, like, I mean... Especially not knowing where, like, you have to go, you know, on your first run here. we know what we got to deal with in here. Those cool hanging guy things here, which they got from Jacob's Ladder. Oh. I don't remember the tunnel being that short. Okay, we got a collectible over here.
Where did she go?
He who is not bold enough to be stared at from across the abyss is not bold enough to stare into himself. The truth can only be learned by marching forward. Follow the map. There's a letter and wrench. Alright, so we got that collectible. I know for like a fact it was longer in the original there. Alright, so we got that collectible, and then there is... we gotta go to Neely's Bar. For another one, which is not too far away. Sounds like a plane's crashing overhead or something. And yeah, there were more of them too. Although it did look like it was larger. Hey, destroy 50 windows. Achievement unlocked. Yeah, it kind of feels like a little bit overdone. Is that what you're kind of referring to? Like, I miss just like the... Oh, I see they hiding over there in the... Alright, we gotta... Oh! Dodge! There goes the frame rate again. If you really want to see Mary, you should just die. You might be heading to... Yeah, okay, so this is normally a different spot, I think. Oh, here's the... Oh, that's the old map from the OG. It's kind of neat. Alright, next to Martin Street. This way, I think. Come on, pull out the map. Okay, so that's blocked off. We gotta get over here. Yeah, the regular ambient music was perfect as it was. Like, this is like too overdone, you know? I guess I could have just skipped that, or whatever. Oh, hello. over in the laundromat. Got a ringing phone over there. Gotta go to that. Yeah, the purpose of the Harrier jet flying over. Yeah, exactly. That's is that supposed to be like creepy or? Okay, let me make sure. Okay. Okay, answer the phone. Like I said, we're doing completion this run. Just make sure it's clear. I say it every video here, just so everyone knows.
Hello? Anyone there?
Hello, base department. Hello. Or perhaps you are a fool. The truth usually betrays people. You should know. The key is in the park, at the feet of the praying woman. The wrench will open the gate. The key will let loose the abyss. Oh. Got our wrench. Okay, and we don't need to smash windows anymore because we got the achievement already. Okay, so we got the wrench. End of Cat Street. At the end of Cat Street, outside the Lucky Jade restaurant. Okay. If I can grab in here. Yeah, the happy birthday call from Silent Hill 3. Silent Hill 3 is just so awesome. It's you could argue it's in some ways the better game than this. Oh, here goes my frame rate again. So people are saying that these photos are actually a reference to Silent Hill 4. And that they're trying to set up that they might be trying to remake Silent Hill 4 next is the idea. Which I think would actually be, I mean, I think the best, candidate for a remake would have been Silent Hill 1. But I think Silent Hill 4 would have been up there. Not that I'm saying, like, this remake is stellar or anything like that. I'm just saying, like, if you are going to remake a game, But we all know why they remade this one. It's just out of sheer popularity. Silent Hill 2 has just, superseded everything in the series. It's like the other games don't even exist, even though, like I said, I'd argue 3 is, in a lot of ways, the better game. But obviously, I love 2. That goes without saying. Okay, so we got that. Let me... Yeah, Silent Hill 1, it's not like Silent Hill 1's a bad game or anything. It's just that, I mean, I think the best, and I mean, we've seen this before with other very successful remakes. Like, think of go back to, like, what was it, like 20 years ago now? You had that Resident Evil 1 remake, which was fantastic. That's arguably, like, the best remake that was ever made. And it was remaking a PlayStation 1 game. And they were doing that with technology that was, only one generation ahead, essentially. And they nailed it. It was a fantastic experience and very, very different than the original. So I think remaking Silent Hill 1 would be fantastic. I mean, and the thing is, like, you would have avoided all the problems of this one. I mean, I don't think anyone would have really minded so much if you changed the voices. You redid the voices for Silent Hill 1. I don't think they're quite as memorable or iconic as this game or Silent Hill 3's. And the graphics definitely. I mean, it's a rough game to play. I mean, it's fun. I enjoyed playing for Silent Hill 1, but it's a rough game to play by modern standards. Whereas I think Silent Hill 2's graphics actually have aged pretty gracefully. So I think that would have been the perfect. The one problem with Silent Hill 1, the reason why it was not chosen for an actual remake, and I know they did. In case anyone mentions, I know they did Shattered Memories. That wasn't really a remake. That was a reimagining. And the reason why they didn't go with that one, obviously, is just because of popularity. Even though Silent Hill 1, strangely, I think actually probably ended up selling more than Silent Hill 2. I think Silent Hill 1 sold at least 2 million copies, is what Konami officially reported. But Konami's always been very tight-lipped on sales numbers, so it's really hard to tell. Let's go to... Just queuing up the next collectible portion here. We're actually almost to the Historical Society. It doesn't take that long to get to it from the looks of it here. Okay, yeah, so we're basically at the Historical Society. It's just we gotta walk there, essentially. Wakes in Darkness. I suppose we'll do a save while we're at it here. Okay, so this looks like a continuation of the tunnel thing here. This will take us to the park. That is pretty much what you do in the OG as well, too. You just run past them, but they are kind of creepy, and I mean, they are a reference to Jacob's Ladder, so, which is a fantastic film that helped inspire this this game. It's right over here. I'm not quite sure how far we're going to get tonight. Obviously, we're going to get into the Historical Society and everything, but we will see where we end up. I try to make them like kind of at like logical stopping points, like the end of certain areas. Me, she.
Feeling better?
This place is different from what I remember. I guess things never really stay the same, do they?
I guess not.
I don't think she's here anymore, James?
Who?
My mama? She doesn't want to see me anymore.
Why would you think that? Anyway, I'm happy to see you.
Happy to see me?
Alive. I mean,
Oh. Yeah. I better get going.
you still don't want me to go with you? If we stick together, we might just make it out of here.
Out of where?
This town. Silent Hill.
No, it's fine.
Okay. Oh, you didn't happen to see a little girl around here, did you?
A little girl?
Yeah, Angela? Are you all right? Angela?
No. Please. You shouldn't be here.
Angela, it's okay.
No, don't talk to me!
So, correct me if I'm wrong, Judah. I don't remember that scene or anything like that in the original game. I think that was an added scene. But I could be wrong. I mean, I played the original quite a bit. I just do not remember that scene. Historical Society key. Yeah, that was a new scene, definitely. Yeah, and I don't see a point to it. I mean, it felt like a, they would do that a lot with movies. Like they make different cuts of movies to try to like dumb things down. Like they'll add like narration stuff like that. I feel like that was kind of like a dumbing things down scene. We don't encounter Angela again until Labyrinth. I agree, yeah, and I think the purpose of that scene was it was trying to suggest to us like, like, oh, they're each person's seeing different versions, or different kind of things manifesting in the town essentially, which I think is painfully obvious just from having played the original, and they make that pretty clear. And yeah, I think that's what it's going for really. So I feel like that's unnecessary. I feel like that's kind of dumbing things down in case somebody didn't like get something, and I never, that's almost never a good idea to try to okay, we got to go over to this room here for a trophy. God, there's the frame rate again. Ugh. I like how it's so. I wonder if the notes prior to the next Angela encounter were removed in place of this cutscene. Possibly, yeah. I mean, when I just feel like it's over explaining things. It doesn't need that. Okay, I think it seems like it's fixed here. But I like how this game is so like unoptimized here that like even my frame rate FPS tracker is like bugging out. Yep, we got the Halo of the Sun symbol here. This hat over here also is supposed to be a Douglas reference for Silent Hill 3. I'm pretty sure this is the room that Heather stays in, or Douglas stays in, I guess. Exactly, yeah, it's the Easter egg there. Okay, so... Historical Society. Okay, at the very least we're going to get into the prison is the plan here. We're only like a half hour into this stream, so that's not too bad. Yeah, it is. It is two different references there. That's right, it's way at the end, isn't it? This is kind of nice and moody and ambient here and like mysterious. I don't necessarily hate this right now. For once, the game isn't throwing like 1,000 monsters at us. Yeah, rain stopped. Lakeside Amusement Park. Silent Hill 3. That was one thing I really liked about the originals, was they had all these little references to each other that they kept constantly throw out and stuff like that. And there's, I don't know, there's something like, I guess it's playing off a sense of nostalgia when games do that, you know. I'm trying to understand like why it's appealing, but it's nice just to see little references. Like in Silent Hill 3, you actually go to a lot of the same, you know, places, like the hospital and stuff like that again. So I like seeing little references like that. Even in games I don't like enjoy, like I'm one of the few people that really is not a big fan of like the Metal Gear Solid series, but I played through a lot of it. Okay, why can't I? Okay, there we go. I played through a lot of them, like, and like I think in Metal Gear Solid 4, you actually go back to like the original, what was it called, Shadow Moses Island, and it's all like in PS3 graphics and it looks nice and new and everything. That was kind of cool, you know. There's something I like when games kind of reference themselves, you know, like that. And all right, into the Historical Society. We're gonna have that long staircase in here. Okay, that's new. They showed the Misty Days painting right away there. Let's check around for any goodies we can scavenge here. Okay, highly missable in the second room on the left behind the glass of one of the cabinets. They better have the foghorn. Right, I know. We'll find out. Okay. Interesting. Okay, I'm not gonna read all that. Let's keep up the pace a little bit, right? Director of Brookhaven Hospital. All right, and then... All right, let's do the long staircase. Okay, we got the horn. Yeah, they got that right at least. It seems sufficiently long. I was worried they were going to make it shorter. Into the abyss. I wonder if it's exactly as long. Somebody's probably going to have to like time that and look at that. Toluca Prison. Away. Okay, I remember these pictures. Yeah, that was sufficient. Yeah, I agree. Death by skewering. What about jumping down the long holes, though? That's going to be... Is that still here? Oh, there it is. Yeah. Okay. Let's check out the other route here first. Just a hallway leading to nothing, of course. Well, we gotta jump. Alright, we gotta break our way out. Yeah, there it is. Okay. Nothing else in here, right? Let's see. After jumping in the well and breaking the wall, go down the tunnel and go through the doors on your right twice to find this key in the ground. Okay. Where the hell did you come from? I guess he hit me good there. He got a grab off on me, so that must do more damage. Spiral writing key, we need that. That's right, we got the roaches puzzle. Let's see. There we go. Okay, remember that one. Let's see. Okay, we got the spiral writing key. What's next? Okay, next is actually Toluca Prison, which looks like okay. We're back in our first like long area, so we'll see how far we get into this one here. All right. All right, we're dropping again. I like I have to press it multiple times because you can't talk him into it. It's the right spot beside the dining table. Oh, glimpse of the past. I'm trying to remember what that specifically references. One grits of flour, boiled meatloaf, beans, bread and coffee. I like the look of the room here. With the detail of it and everything, with all the slop and everything all over the place.
Ain't no big deal. Just put the gun to their head and...
Eddie?
Oh, hi, James.
What happened here? Who was that?
I don't know. Just came at me.
Okay. So he attacked you. You shot him.
Yeah. Yeah, that's right. He made me do it.
Okay, calm down, Eddie. Any idea why he would do that?
I don't know. He came out of nowhere. Tried sneaking up on me in the dark. I heard footsteps, so I turned back and he was right there.
And you could tell that he wanted to hurt you.
Well, yeah, I mean, the way he looked at me, I just had to do it.
He looked at you. I thought you said he came at you.
Yeah, I mean, I could see it in his eyes.
His eyes.
He kept looking at me, making fun of me. And I told him not to, but he didn't listen.
Eddie, you can't just kill someone because the way they looked at you.
You should see your face, James. I was just joking. The guy's dead when I got here. I got you, didn't I? Well, anyway, I better get going.
Wait. You're gonna go out there to what?
Yeah.
Oh, we got some bullets here. I'm not even going to really comment too much anymore about how was that? About the original, like, scenes and everything. If there's a new scene I feel like really delivers well, better than the original did, then I'll point it out. But I otherwise assume that I'm not happy with it. Oh, rifle. We'll be getting the rifle soon. Some masks here. Agree 100%. Yeah, he says OG Eddie over Remake Eddie. 100% agree. It's not that the Remake Eddie is like horribly bad or anything. It's just... Okay, we got our map. Let's go ahead and save here while we're at it. Ooh, excuse me. They still haven't found him since he had the cabinet key. We should assume one of the prisoners got his hands on it, get the spare from the witness checkpoint, and secure the rifle before it falls into the wrong hands. Alright, go to the chapel. The next collectible. Barely see that one. The heaviest weight. Prisoners do not feel remorse. In fact, do not feel themselves to be sinful at all. Even the simplest of them will try to shield themselves from the Lord's gaze with what little words they know, and so they dream blissfully the sinners that they are. For no matter how foul and loathsome one's existence may be, human nature abides. Nothing else in here, I guess. Cell A3 we gotta go to. I wonder if that's gonna be the reference to the... Remember the invisible... what's it called? The invisible, like, prisoner? Ghost or whatever? From the original? Cute. Let there be light. Oh, it's like a time thing. Are we in A3? Or no, this is A1. Let's lure them in here. Oh, shit, the frame rate. And then randomly it's fixed again. I guess killing the enemy fixed the frame rate. Let's check out the cells, why not? Yeah, it says ritual. I wonder if it's going to do something like that for this one. Oh. Alright, we got to get in that cell. Oh, these are the plates that you needed to get, I think. For the, what's it called? That's what those glimpses of the past are. Okay. Squeeze in here. Interesting. There. Headless serpent. So the next collectible is over in the yard. That goes downstairs. I don't think we want to go there yet. Nothing we need over there. Yeah, let's go out to the yard. Okay, the yard's pretty similar to how it was before. Okay. Okay, I see how it goes. Okay, it wants us to go through the serpent door. Is there something out here, or is it just ambient noise? It's actually really freaking dark. Interesting. Make another save. Okay, go for the serpent door. Alright, gotta go for the serpent door. Oh, that's cool. Got the chair there. God, we're like loaded on those syringes. Come on, let me read it. A reminder to all guards, effective immediately is absolutely mandatory for everyone to familiarize themselves with the revised generator maintenance manual. We all remember what happened last time there was a spike. I'm certain most of us would very much want to forget. We will not have another incident. It's what it sounded like. Oh, this is like a large area. So it wants us over by the witness checkpoint. We got to go into cell E4 though. Are we playing Slender Man now? Here. The frick was that? I guess they crawl on the walls now. Interesting. That's new. Okay, we can't get in there. E2, E4. We'll be together soon. Okay, family photo, we got that. Okay. So far, I don't think we've missed any collectibles. Okay, we got a couple of these things to deal with here. Alright, come on. Gotcha. There's a bunch of these things in here. It's almost better just letting them get down on the ground and, like... Or, like, force them into this room, like, into a choke point. All right. Okay, we gotta play with that generator. Maintain low. Okay, red danger low. Do not operate can result in power spike and system overload. I think we want to do that, right? Ugh. Okay, there we go. Medium weight. Okay, we got that. So we need. There's a strange photo. Enter E1. Oh, hello. Come on. Oh my god. He's shooting me through the door here. Come on. But I knew they were going to replenish me a little bit here somehow, right? Not that... Oh. Oh, we got a nurse. Don't mind using bullets on a nurse. Get out of there. Get out, he's gonna blow. Oh, hey, I found that one by accident. 4 months to go. I think we'll at least finish this first area of the prison is the plan. May as well finish off this room while we're here. So we can explore in peace. Shotgun shells we will always take. Execution report here. Okay, age 23 male. Electrocution. Note to medical staff. During the last night's execution, the prisoner assumed to have been disabled simply stood up and approached the chair without any assistance. From now on, take utmost care when reviewing the prisoner's medical history. Guards need to be made aware how capable the prisoners are in order to avoid any incidents. Okay, one's gonna go grab that. Anything in the drawer? Health drink replenished. Or rifle ammo. Rifle ammo we're probably going to want to save for bosses. At least that's what you did in the OG. Can't get into the bathrooms. Okay. In the center of Silent Hill lies the town's major tourist attraction, Toluca Lake, but there's a darker side to the scenic, beautiful reservoir. What may seem to a bread and butter local ghost story you've heard time and time again in this case rings surprisingly true. One fateful fog-bound November day in 1918, a tourist cruiser called Little Baroness had set sail to never dock again. Newspaper articles reported. Okay, I remember this one from the original. They had that, like an article originally like that as well too. Are we back in? Oh, we're back over by the armory. Okay, so we can use that key right away. All right, now we're packing. Okay, may as well load it up. All right, got the hunting rifle. We got to open the Ox store now. Let's see, how are we doing on time right now? Hour and 11 minutes. I guess we probably should call it pretty soon. Let me see here. Okay, let me see how we're doing on the prison here. Okay, so we are at We just got the rifle, so we have all of that to do, all of that to do. Quite a bit. So we got that, all of that, and then, okay, then we get to the labyrinth next, which comes after the prison, just like in the original game. That's actually not too long. Okay. That's gonna be funny. We have a built-in break later on. When we get to Toluca Lake, there's a trophy, like or achievement for being in the boat for 10 minutes. So we have like a built-in 10-minute break we can do there right away. So I think what we can do, I might call it here because we're at a save point. We just got the rifle. I think the next stream, what I can do, I'm cutting it a little bit early here. And Judo, tell me if you think this makes sense. Next stream, we will finish the prison. Because we're like, maybe like, almost like 40% of the way for the prison. Yeah, I know. Yeah, we had to sit in the boat for 10 minutes for achievement. For real. So we're about like 40-ish% way for the prison. So I think we can finish up the prison. Hopefully tomorrow I can stream again. Finish up the prison. And then the labyrinth is actually fairly short based on how long I'm basing it just how long the collectible guide is. So labyrinth should be fairly short. Once that's finished up, we're pretty much over to the lake then after a boss fight. And that might... So that'd be one night, and then we do maybe a night or two on the hotel, and that finishes the game. Or maybe if we really push, we can do the hotel in one sitting. Let's see. Let me see how bad the hotel is for collectibles. That's really the main thing that slows us down is the collectibles. Let's go to the hotel. I just want to see how long the collectible part of it is. That kind of gives you a rough idea. Okay, Toluca Lake. Okay, Lakeview Hotel. Okay, Lakeview Hotel is appropriately pretty long. Yeah, it's pretty long. Is this all in one thing here? Okay, yeah, Lakeview Hotel is definitely going to be probably 2 nights. Oh, it's really random. I didn't know that it did that. I don't know. I wonder if it's like that in the original game too. I had no idea about that one. The we're not really spoiling much here, but there's a fight at the end of the game where you're fighting Pyramid Head again, and you get these eggs from them that you put into doors, and I guess the door that you select to go through actually influences the ending. I had no idea about that. I wonder if that's due to the remake or if that was in the original as well too. I honestly did not know that. So I think realistically, we're looking at 3 nights because I'm doing these in like hour and a half ish chunks. So I think like I said, the game is longer. You have to remember that, and we're also getting all the collectibles, so that makes it even longer. So I think realistically, we're looking at one more night to finish the labyrinth or the prison and the labyrinth. Another night to finish or to do the first part of the hotel, and then the hotel would set the divide up into 2 nights essentially. So that's 2 nights for the hotel. Yeah, and that'll finish the game then. that will be the plan, I believe. And get back to where I left off. Hunting rifle. Okay, perfect. That's where we left off.
Auto shutdown canceled.
Okay, so that will be the plan. Let's save. These masks here. Interesting. So yeah, well, let's see. Let's see how the rifle handles. That's got some kick to it. Look at that. I like how the recoil does that to it. That's actually kind of a cool effect where it's like stays up. Like it doesn't like auto-correct back down. It's like you shoot it and then it stays like that. So you have to kind of draw it back down to fight the recoil. I kind of like that actually. That's pretty cool actually. So yeah, yeah, I think it's going to be the next step. Then we got some cool stuff. The next stream here. There's a really cool puzzle, a very famous puzzle in this game that's coming up the next stream, and we'll get through the rest of the prison, go into the labyrinth. We'll see if there's actually that ritual monster ghost that's in one of the cells, or should be in one of the cells, or they'll probably make a reference to it, I imagine. And yeah. And then we'll have a boss fight next time as well, too. So a couple things to look forward to. We're making it through here. We're still getting that stuttering. What's due to the remake? Agreed on the detail with the recoil of the rifle. Yeah, I think it's kind of a cool effect. I guess all guns kind of do it, but I mean the handgun doesn't really have like a lot of recoil to it, obviously. So all guns kind of do that. I just didn't really notice it with the handgun because I was just kind of automatically adjusting. How's the shotgun do it? Let's see. Yeah, the shotgun definitely does it. I just never really noticed with the shotgun because usually when I pull out the shotgun, it's like, you know, like one or two quick bursts. So, yeah. So that's you know, we got a couple things to look forward to next time. Finishing that off, we'll do, like I said, the hotel, we're going to do a proper 2 streams probably just to get through it because of all the collectibles. And then after that, we're not going to stop. The door you select after Pyramid Fight affecting the ending being new. I think it is. Because I've never heard of that before. And I looked at every detail of the game that was not mentioned in the, I have the strategy guides actually over there and everything. It was never mentioned in the strategy guide for the game. For the original game, so I think that is actually a new thing, which is kind of a cool idea. I don't mind that change. So I like little things influence the ending. I love the way this game, you know, the original game, you know, when I'm referring to it, did endings where it's, you know, you choices you make, and you know, it doesn't like spell it out for you, you know, like the choices you make have like it's logical that they would lead you to certain endings of the game. So I like that. I wish more games kind of did it that way. Where instead so many games do it the boring way, where it's like you make a couple of like binary choices, or you have like a dialogue option with certain characters. And I think like Homecoming did that, like where you did, which was the first Silent Hill game post Team Silent that nobody really liked. And you just basically you influence the ending by just selecting like a dialogue option. And that would be it. It was just really boring. So yeah, so we got that, and then after we finish the game, we're gonna have some fun with it. We're gonna go through with the I'll turn on the Mira, the dog head thing I got for pre-ordering the game, and we'll play through it with the we'll do the chainsaw, because there's actually an achievement for beating the game with just melee and everything, and we'll just use the chainsaw for that purpose. And we'll get all the other endings and everything. We'll be pretty thorough about this. Normally I don't do this, like I said, for most games. We just do a couple streams for it, and we don't necessarily completely finish everything. It's not like DSP style here, where we go through exhaustively through the game, you know, from start to finish. But I don't know, maybe we should start doing that a little bit. Who knows? I feel like we have kind of a variety channel. We're still kind of getting our our niche, you know, kind of what we're all about. We sort of just do a little bit of everything right now: gameplay streams, commentary. Which, speaking of, we have a couple of videos coming up on that. We have the Game Awards are actually coming up really quick. They're less than 2 months away, so we're looking forward to that. It's on December 12th, I want to say, for the Game Awards. So that's coming up pretty quick. And yeah, so we'll have that video. I know Rorschach wants to do we actually recorded a video of like a room tour for his new game room, but he actually wants to re-record it because he's changed so much in it, and it makes sense to me. Let's just do that because it looks already completely different from what he had set up before. So we're going to do that. I have some more stuff I want to show off. I do want to do an updated, Star Wars room tour eventually. That's our most popular video on the channel, and I do want to do an updated version of that because it has changed quite a bit. Actually, I've changed a lot in that room. A lot of new fun stuff in there, and I think it looks a lot better than it did before. So we'll do that eventually, probably realistically in 2025 for that video, because I still want to do a couple other things to the room. And, or who knows, we might be able to do it sooner, actually. Then from there, we got, unboxings and all the other fun stuff that we do. So stay tuned. Definitely go ahead and hit subscribe. We're 10 people away from 100, which would mean a lot to us. We're still a very, very young channel, and every milestone is fun for us. And we do have a video plan for 100, and and milestones to come after that. I don't have any idea what to do for 1,000 sub video, but hopefully, I don't think we're gonna get to 1,000 subs quite just yet, unless we hit the algorithm gods favor us or something like that. We do something right. But I think 100 subs is very obtainable. We're going to probably hit that pretty soon. So go ahead and be one of the OGs, be the original, and join up. But yeah, thanks so much for watching, everybody. We're going to get back to this again, hopefully tomorrow. If not tomorrow, then maybe the day after that. We're definitely going to finish this week. That goes without saying. We're going to finish the first run for this week and have some fun after that. And yeah, thanks so much for watching, and we will see you real soon here. I've been Spectre with the Game Reactionist. Thanks again also to Judo for joining me on this journey. Shout out to Judo in the chat.